Hello and welcome to HW News. Post 21st June, when the revised vaccine policy came into effect, India's vaccination numbers have gone up multifold. On 21st, India administered a record 86.16 lakh jabs. Although a significant drop was seen in the subsequent days, it's heartening to see the momentum gathered given how bad the situation was in the last 2 months on both the pandemic and the vaccines front. In fact, you would have also noticed a rise in the number of vaccination centers in and around your locality that might not necessarily be at a hospital. Auditoriums, drive in centers, makeshift arrangements for camps organized by local NGOs, politicians, in partnership with hospitals are a great way to ensure that people don't have to travel much to get their jabs. Such a massive scale up, unfortunately, has come with its own share of peril. In today's video, we will talk about the fake vaccination camp busted in Kolkata, the entire story behind it, and also talk about how the number of fraudulent vaccination camps have been on the rise. Let's begin. The Kolkata police on Wednesday busted a fake vaccination camp at the city's Kasba area after Trinamool Congress MP Mimi Chakraborty, who was jabbed at this fake camp, raised an alarm as she grew suspicious when she didn't receive a confirmatory SMS of taking the vaccine. The Trinamool Congress MP was invited as a chief guest by a person named
Debanjan Deb.
to take the vaccine shot to encourage people, where around 250 people, including the disabled, were vaccinated. Mind you, the actual number is expected to increase as the police investigation goes on.
The Kolkata police on Saturday included the charge of attempt to murder along with other sections of the IPC against Debanjan Deb, 28 years old, and his accomplices have also been charged with criminal conspiracy, forgery, and cheating.
The accused allegedly posed as an IAS officer and joint municipal commissioner of the Kolkata Municipal Corporation, which is the KMC, with a master's degree in genetics, is also accused of operating as many as 8 fake vaccination camps in different parts of the city, including the KMC run market in Kasba, government aided City College in North Kolkata, and another camp on June 3 at Sonarpur. Fake ID cards, forged documents bearing the seal and signature of authorities of the Kolkata Municipal Corporation, fake seals of Covishield and Covaxin, hand sanitizers, masks, and vials of amikacin, a drug used to treat bacterial infections, with Covishield labels on it, were seized from his Kasba office. One of his ID cards introduced him as an officer posted with the Ministry of Information and Culture, and another ID card said he was a joint municipal commissioner of the KMC. His car was fitted with a beacon and also sported KMC stickers. In fact, initial police investigations have revealed that
Debanjan Deb
has been impersonating as a joint commissioner of the KMC for the last 4 months and has duped a few people of several lakhs of rupees on the pretext of helping them get tenders of the civic body. The police has said that the money he got from such frauds might have been used to organize these fake camps, pay salary to his employees, and even pay the rent of his office. A detailed background of the accused through media reports has shown that he was an IAS aspirant who couldn't crack the exam and lied to his family about becoming an IAS officer in 2018. He then claimed that he started making music albums and documentaries, with 2 examples he cited were Mon Pakhi and Boiled Childhood. These are the 2 examples that he cited to his family. He also enrolled himself as a filmmaker in the Kolkata Film Festival, and it's there that he is reported to have befriended some junior level government officials. They've told interrogators that after the pandemic began, he invested 3 lakh rupees and started a business of selling sanitizers, masks, and PPE kits to local market and made a hefty profit out of this. In this business of his, he used the money earned to distribute COVID kits to the needy and doctors and organized community kitchens in Behala. By this time, he was acquainted with many government officials and his clout grew with people looking up to him as a senior KMC official. He then hired a vehicle, recruited men, and rented an office in Kasba area of Kolkata. In fact, according to a report in the Indian Express, he would often be a part of social welfare programs where top state leaders were invited. Such was his reach and image that his name is engraved on a plaque below a bust of Rabindranath Tagore in Kolkata's Taltala area, in which he has been described as a Mukhya Sachiv or the Chief Secretary of West Bengal. The police says that
Debanjan Deb
the motive of such an elaborate scam remains unclear as of now. Prima facie, it looks like family pressure and a hunger for fame drove him to do such a thing. On the most important question of where did he procure these fake vaccines, the accused told the cops that he sourced genuine vaccines from Bagri market and outside Swasti Bhavan in the city. A cross-check of this and an investigation by the police in these areas is underway. Meanwhile, his photos with several Trinamool Congress leaders, including KMC Mayor Bobby Hakim, TMC Minister Subrata Mukherjee, MLA Devashish Kumar, and MP Shantanu Sen, have been doing the rounds on social media, with the BJP accusing that such a scam wouldn't have happened without the state government's knowledge. As for the victims of this scam, the West Bengal government has set up an expert committee to examine the effects of the fake vaccination and take corrective action as required. The police has also seized samples for testing and said that if it turns out to be saline, the recipients will be asked to get the vaccine again. A team of doctors will also track the recipients down, and a thorough medical examination of them to check for any side effects will also happen. Meanwhile, the Trinamool MP was hospitalized with dehydration and stomach pain on Saturday. However, doctors are yet to ascertain whether her illness is a consequence of the fake dose she received or not. News reports have said that she was feeling unwell since Friday night and fell unconscious after sweating profusely and had to be given medical attention. Sadly, this is not the only instance of fake vaccination camps. So far, 4 cases in Maharashtra's Mumbai and 1 in neighboring Thane have also been reported. Now, the modus operandi remains largely the same: approaching a society or a college on behalf of a reputed hospital, receiving lakhs of rupees as advance payment, and then even conducting these drives. It's only when anomalies start to come up in the vaccine certificate or not receiving the confirmation SMS is when the alarm is raised. Going forward, it's important that the vaccination drives are scaled up and made more accessible. But it's also equally important that individuals, societies, or communities engaging in organizing off-site vaccination camps follow the due protocol, do a thorough background check of the hospital or the individual concerned, for there are thousands of lives at stake, and the real vaccine is the only potent weapon against the virus going forward. Tell us what you think about it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe to HW News English, share this video with as many people as possible. You can also log on to our website www.hwnews.in for more info. Thanks for watching.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.